Orson Welles has created a name for himself in the world of auteurs. It is through his creativity and skills as a director that he has created numerous films that are still watched today. His father was a well-to-do inventor and his mother was a beautiful concert pianist. As a child, Orson Welles grew up learning to play the piano, paint, and do magic. His mother died when he was 9 and he traveled the world with his father. But when he was 15, his father died too. He became part of the ward of Chicago's Dr. Maurice Bernstein. He graduated from the Todd School in Woodstock, Illinois. He tried but was unsuccessful at entering the world of Broadway. Recommendations by Thornton Wilder and Alexander Woollcott got him into Katharine Cornell's Road Company, which he made his New York debut as Tybalt in 1934. The same year, he got married and he directed his first short film. He also appeared on the radio for the first time. In 1937, he formed the Mercury Theater with John Houseman. It was famous for its broadcast version of The War of the Worlds. Many of his films were considered box office fails, and he exiled himself to Europe in 1948. In 1975, in spite of all his box office failures, he received the American Film Institute's Lifetime Achievement Award, and in 1984, the Directors Guild of America awarded him his highest honor, the D.W. Griffith Award. His reputation as a filmmaker has only gotten greater ever since. Film noir. Many of Orson Welles' films are under the category of drama/mystery. The plot often has an underlying sense of hopelessness and uncertainty. The use of shadows and high contrast lighting in his films create the image of truth and deception. Shadows are also used to portray the dark side of human nature, much like Stanley Kubrick. The use of deep focus in Citizen Kane was one of the first things that made him stick out as an up-and-coming director. In many of his films, there are elements of deep focus and deep spatial compositions integrated throughout the film. This gives the audience a better understanding of the environment around them and how it is affecting the actor's performance. One of the ways that Orson Welles uses deep focus is to show the isolation of the character. Due to a corrupt moral compass, criminal behavior, or natural circumstances, one or more characters featured in an Orson Welles film can be found to be corrupt. Touch of Evil and The Lady from Shanghai are two examples that explore the idea of corruption. In Touch of Evil, an investigation develops along the U.S.-Mexican border, where the lead detective suspects that there are crooked cops on the force. He puts the life of his new bride and himself in danger in the fight to find justice. In The Lady from Shanghai, many innocent men are almost convicted for a crime they didn't commit, all because a seducing and manipulative woman wouldn't confess to the crime she committed.